No, 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 run, 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 get in the building, get in the building, get in the building, run, fucking run, fucking keep running, mate, keep running, boy, don't stop running, boy, keep running, boy, keep running. There's more in here. No, there aren't. I just went full what's his face from the Punisher. Just a quick message before we get into the video. I have 2 recorded nukes that will be going up tomorrow at 7 PM. But today we must discuss many things going on in the game, whether good or bad, and what I, as a Modern Warfare 3 veteran, think can help remedy some of the nonsense that occurs in Modern Warfare 2019. This is a sponsored video.
Stop it.
Are you looking for a healthier, easier alternative to energy drinks and G Fuel? Then look no further. E-Advantage is my go-to gaming supplement as it combines natural, healthy ingredients to give you the energy boost you need to dominate the opposition. I take one before I start a stream and another one midway through to fight back the gaming fatigue whilst also staying at my best. Use code TGD13 to get a discount off of your next order. Yeah, so the only thing possible to hit was his head, and he's still not dead. Look how quickly he killed me. All right, that's it. So, we had the Modern Warfare Beta opinion video a while back where I talked about numerous things. A few things were fixed here and there, like lighting and being flashbanged when you go outside. I'm truly glad that's gone, amongst other things, and it shows Infinity Ward's willingness to listen to their community to try and craft the perfect game. Now, straight away, we have a problem here. They want to listen to their community. But we have so many varying views that's going to make it very difficult. And of course, it's going to lead to a lot of clashes and possibly more issues opening up in the future. Some people like the slower paced quote-unquote tactical gameplay, whereas others want the OP snipers again for the quick zooms. Damn name glitch sculpts ruining my game. Others want more brain dead run and gun, no brain, all aim sort of gameplay where you can literally just charge in and kill everybody. But the sprint out time for everything is super punishing. But at the same time, if you don't run around a corner and jump, you're going to be such an immobile, slow-moving target that you'll be picked off before you can even see them. They'll see your gun, they'll see your arms, they'll start shooting before your head's even around the corner, that sort of thing, you know what I mean. So how can we combat this? Shoot through walls? FMJ barely does anything, and I've fired 30 bullets at somebody before. On the cast quarry, whatever it is, map at the C building, through the windows, and also through the walls near the stairs. 30 bullets, 30 odd hit markers, no kills. Sadly, I don't have a clip of this because it was somewhere in my first 8-hour stream, but my god, it happened. So looking back to the older Call of Duties, what can we learn and bring to the table to help give Modern Warfare the plasters it needs to be a truly great COD? The building blocks are already there for a great game. I really do enjoy Modern Warfare. It's something that I think about when I'm not playing it. Like, I don't have any motivation to play any other Call of Duties when I get off stream. Whereas Modern Warfare, I'll come off, I'll have a 20-minute break, and I'll be like, I want to play more. That never happens with any other FPS game other than Apex, actually. Saying that, so that statement's irrelevant, but we'll continue regardless. Looking back to Modern Warfare 3, of course this is biased, because that's one of the games that I'm most well known for, and I've played the most, so yeah. Add extra bonuses for achieving specialist bonus, but also nerf when you get it. For example, it takes let me try put this in English this time. Add extra bonuses to achieving specialist bonus, but make it harder to achieve specialist bonus as a compromise. I'd say that having specialist bonus at a 12 or a 14 gun streak is brilliant, but right now there really isn't much reason to use specialist bonus over assault streaks. I feel like, yes, having all of the perks is kind of cool, but having a support helicopter or an AC-130 ready at like 15 streak, you can just obliterate the entire enemy team a lot easier than it is to get a nuke. Now, saying that, getting a nuke is meant to be difficult because it ends the game and wins you the game. So getting a 30 gun streak with a stronger specialist bonus, But then again, saying that, having specialist bonus being a higher streak to achieve, it makes sense then for it to be better to allow you to survive and kill more people. So that's my argument for that. Anyway, my thoughts on what should be added to specialist bonus are here. The perks aren't strong enough to quantify using it, and can, at least not compared to the assault streaks, as we've already discussed. It would be great to receive some weapon perks and better handling with the weapons in general when you get there. Sleight of hand from Modern Warfare 3, quick draw and steady aim to help with sprint out time and ADS time, all that sort of thing. Maybe even bringing back assist counts as kill. Every 4th assist, shall we say, should count as a kill towards the nuke or whatever with hardline. This makes it harder to feed off of your team, but also makes sense as teammates often follow you around and try to go for the easy pickings. And it's extremely frustrating when you put 2 to 3 bullets into someone across the map just to have a teammate go, pop, my kill, later bitch. Oh. Tanks. Tanks need to be heavily nerfed. Fire rate, damage, area of effect, spawn rate, movement speed, you name it. It's far too easy to set up on a hill and lay down artillery fire on the spawn points from a safe distance. And if they do get blown up, they're back in the game straight away. Plane goes over, another tank, here it comes, and it's really fast, so it'll be there in like 20 seconds. Amazing. Now, speaking of laying down fire on spawn points, sniping is in a tricky situation. I feel we need a certain nerf at a distance, so only headshots will one-shot kill. Because we have far too many low-skill players holed up on top of a roof somewhere 100, 200, maybe even like 500 meters away from the action, shooting in the lower body, mid-chest, securing one-shot kills. Now, fair enough if I've been tagged like 1 or 2 shots from somebody else somewhere, one shot by a sniper, fair enough, I mean, I just got shot. But when it's not, when it's just a simple body shot from a sniper a mile away when you're full HP, that's frustrating. So we need more of a damage drop-off over range, because now people are going to argue snipers are meant to one-shot, yada yada yada. Fair enough, I hear that. In a video game, it's a little bit more frustrating and cheap when you're facing that. Now, quickscopers up close, absolutely. Let them deal damage, blah blah blah, one-shot me, whatever, they hit me, fair play. It's frustrating on the receiving end to get killed by them, but I imagine they get frustrated when you've got some try-hard lasering them with an M4, so fair enough. We've got to meet somewhere in the middle. Anyway. I feel that headshots after about 150 meters for most snipers should be necessary for a one-shot kill unless somebody's tagged. I'm not quite sure on the specifics for the map sizes and stuff like that. Maybe that's too short for Call of Duty for these maps now. I haven't looked into it that much, but we need some sort of damage drop-off over range. Some more, shall we say. But yeah, it rewards aggressive snipers. It also rewards well-trained, well-aimed snipers. Whilst the bots at the back of the map have to aim higher and might not be able to cheese quite as much. Holy damn, there's still loads more text to read. I've used snipers a fair bit, picked them up off of dead bodies, all that sort of thing, started sniping red gunners and other snipers, and it feels extremely smooth. It feels solid. It's more difficult to do than most other Call of Duties. Pardon me. But I've always preferred a high risk, high reward sort of style to sniping as opposed to you can just like demolish bots completely, like in World War II. World War II is absolute sniper dominant gameplay. SMGs can deal with them a bit, LMGs too, but if you've got a brain, you've got a bit of aim, snipers are the way to go. Who remembers the PTRS? That's still cheating. Anyway, red guns killing snipers at range, meh. I don't know. I don't feel like the red guns feel that much. I don't feel like they need that much balancing compared to the snipers at range, but If you manage to hit a sniper with 6 or 7 shots at range and drop them really quickly, fair play to you, I guess. Especially when we have iron sights with reserve scopes. Huh. Then again, some people use scopes on rifles. Weirdos. Tactical insertions, here we go. They are a bit underwhelming considering they're a field upgrade. Imagine taking up an entire slot with tac inserts in ground war, just to only use it once and spawn in once, yada yada. I feel like they should become single squad beacons, possibly. One use per player, and then of course all 4 of your teammates spawn in, including yourself, and then that tac insert is done. However, yes, I understand that that's probably going to be used on top of the towers for camping. So I say that people have to parachute in. Would that make sense? Because they will be vulnerable to other snipers and red guns, because it's quite easy to kill parachuters in this game. Much easier than Battlefield or whatever, because you move really slowly. The amount of times when you lose momentum when jumping out of helicopters as well, like there's no momentum. You jump out, it's literally just falling straight down, no forward movement or anything. I hope they change that at some point. But yeah, hopefully parachuting in will be something that will go with it. If not, I don't know. I've never actually used tac inserts, so it's just a thought, just a thought. We also need more safe spawn points and or spawn points in general. Far too many times you find yourself spawning in the direct line of sight of an enemy player. He's either sniping, got a thermal LMG, or he's in a tank. Is it really too much to ask to spawn inside buildings from time to time? In safety? Oh gosh. Shotguns. Wow. This one hits close to home because you've probably already seen it in this gameplay. They are mental. I get that the maps are bigger, so they need to be a bit stronger to deal with that, but the amount of times somebody doesn't even centralize their aim and they still get a one-shot at decent range when I'm full HP is completely absurd. It would be nice to see some nerfs heading their way at some point. The Olympia especially, sprint out time nerfs would be appreciated as well, as they often shoot long before you can. It would make sense if I could at least get 2 bullets back their way, but they're sprinting, I'm sprinting. I've got all the aim down sights and sprint out time attachments on an SMG or an assault rifle, and I can't even get a single shot off. 2 shots to the head, I'd be able to kill him, but you can't even do that. But yeah, when you get 4 people all doing the same thing, held up in a building, it completely holds the lobby hostage, and it's just horrible. Oh yeah, here's another one. Dying to full damage. That is getting extremely frustrating in ground war and other game modes. Ground war especially though, considering a lot of the time your parachute doesn't deploy. Although I figured out why that happens. It's because you're too close to your surroundings. So if there's a building next to you, if the parachute can't fully deploy, it's not going to at all, even if it comes up with a prompt. So you've got to be careful and smart with where you jump, and you've also got to make sure that you get a decent bit of momentum into the air to distance yourself, so it does it sooner. But yeah, it would be nice if there was a perk that negated full damage a little bit, so you can survive a higher fall. Obviously not completely get rid of it, because otherwise you'd have Muppets jumping from the 30th floor of the skyscrapers all the way down to the ground and be like, yeah, I'm fine, mate. What's a parachute? Never heard of it. But yeah, maybe make it so you can survive double the normal height, maybe even triple. Triple's probably fair. So what we can survive 12 feet normally, so 36 feet, 36 foot drop. What's that, like 3-4 story building? I don't know these things. Yeah, that's pretty much everything so far. I haven't really thought about everything. I mean, I could have gone into talking about the maps, but everyone else has. I feel like it's something we need to adjust to. It's nice to have more realistic maps for a change, because you get so used to the dull 3-lane maps and all that sort of thing. Like, everyone's like, why change it? It was great. I mean, I get it. I do get it. But because they've gone in with realism in mind in this game and real life war, this is probably going to be the map design that we're going to have for the rest of the time. The maps look cool. They look great and all, but playing them with how ratty the players are playing at the minute, it's rough. It really is rough. But yeah, it'll take some adjustment, take some maybe they will add more cover or less cover. We'll see how it goes. They could tweak a few things here and there. There should be more encouragement in the game for movement. So like more XP for capping flags, maybe more XP for sitting around middle flags, and punishment for people that are off on the outskirts doing nothing. Because the amount of times, right, that you'd run around the side of the map, right, and you'd find some camper in a building with a shotgun or an LMG or a sniper, right, for no reason at all. Makes no sense why they're there. Like, you can't go exploring the map. You cross the street, you die. It's not very fun. Anyway, back to being a Britain man. Yeah, I see a lot of potential with the game. I haven't actually enjoyed a COD game enough to want to play it in my downtime since I just haven't. Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2. That's wow. Almost 9 years ago, sort of thing. This game does get me frustrated, don't get me wrong, but it's a different type of frustration. It's frustration because there's mass potential for this game. I feel like we have a gem here, but it's in the rough. We need to smooth it out, and hopefully things will get sorted. But yeah, members of the community are cheesing far too much, but it's maybe it'll change, maybe it won't. Everybody cheeses at some point. Just hopefully it happens less in the future. Anyway, thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for listening to the commentary. It's a little bit of a ramble, really. There's no like major structured points, but I just thought I wanted to get a few things off my chest. Let people know what's going on in my head, and let people know that I do have nukes, and you will be seeing that tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Hope to see you in the live stream. This is a really long sign out message, and pineapple belongs on pizza. Thank you very much. Bye. Alright. Let's just hope the mic wasn't muted for that entire commentary, otherwise I am donezo. Sweet. But. Oh.
Oh, wrong Pokemon again.
Nade'll go away.
Oh.
Double nade. What a gamer. It's your boy, just have to send it in this way. Enemy chopper gunner. That body scared the ever-living hell out of me. What's happening? What's happening to my screen? Is this... Oh, we've been EMP'd, right. Lots of them. Using B.
Oh, you got so lucky there.
How is that possible? That's really stupid.